now because he said he did not log out of his iCloud then, and they allowed him, according to the what even police told me. Now, this is it. After Damola has been arrested, they took the phone. The best way Damola will not see authentic jail is when they ask him, bring that iPhone. He cannot tell me that, oh, after I was released from Kirikiri, I now called Adura that I want to now put my own iCloud. Okay, what is your own password? Let me log out because they want to flash it. Because before I can sign it, you have to get your own stuff out so that I can put my own. I mean, is that not the way iPhone works? That is why I don't even like iPhone.
No, ní láti béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹnìkan ó lè sign out.
The point is when you sign out the iCloud to set up an iPhone. If you sign out, you need the person must do something, the owner of the phone, because if they steal your iPhone and they flash it, the person cannot sign it except the person that owns it. I was using it before.
Yes, without the password. The password there.
Intimo money.
The
If you steal anybody's iPhone,
Face ID, they check the Apple ID.
The Face ID.
Kò lè ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú Apple ID. Kò lè ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú Apple ID. Ó máa béèrè password.
Whatever he will need Adura now. He will still need Adura. Don't misinform the people.
Yeah.
To be able to put in his own stuff, he will still need Apple ID. Yes, Apple ID.
Password.
He will still need Adura to find out his vote.
Yes. Ó máa béèrè password lọ́wọ́ ẹni yẹn.
So now the question is, what they told me and the police of the commissioner of police is that as at the time they arrested Damola, that it was still Adura's Face ID, the Apple ID at TikTok was on the phone. So now tell me, it was subject to investigation. That means the phone will be part of what they will be using in court. Abi? When we get to that court, now let's go there. Open it. Let's see whose details is on the phone. When we now get to that court, let them open this on the phone, my lord. Let us see whose details has access to that phone. You guys are not tapping. What's the better? This is the it's the flag. I will be the man ain't enjoy my double tap. Once you send the signal, send the gift. Can you help one gift there? So now when we get to court, as at the time the police, because the police, I will tell the police officer, what you told me was that this phone is an evidence. You must hold it and bring it to court. Now, part of the things my lawyer will force them to do is that the only way they can establish and prove that it's Damola or not Damola, let's open the phone and let's see whose details is going to open the iPhone. And if they now tell me that after Damola was arrested, that was when he now called Adura, said, oh yeah, now give me his password, come and log out your own. So can you see the way Mohbad is fighting hard? He only needs you and I to stand up because he cannot come out and say all these things. He needs you and I. And the moment we're able to stand true to this, we'll be saving not just ourselves, but our innocent children and other innocent children in the society. And everybody will start avoiding wickedness, evil, and criminality. So if you are fighting for something like this, you don't have to be looking at who is. No, it's your country. It's your safety and the safety of your children. So now all those people that are making a whole mess and noise and trying to think we are not doing the right thing, you need to understand, when we get to court, after on the 29th, we need a good date. Let's start the case. We'll get a date from 29 when the trial will start. And then we'll get to that stage. I will need your help because we need to mobilize and engage the full service of a lawyer to be on that case, then still face the other one. Since the police said they are not treating the confession, the video there, no problem. We will still go on the other side and cushion up because the press conference needs our proactive effort. Hello?
Guys, please let's power tap. Let's take the light to 200K.
Money my shadow can have vigilant. All right. Do you understand? So that is it now. And please, when you see them, that is just you have to, because we see bit of a sassy mobile. Full around. And you go full around. Full around. Shikiri. Lord, see bit of Azilo. Full every door court. And now when we get to that court, the Javana said, I am not guilty. And the best way for him to escape long jail term. And at the end of the day, Adura will have to still face something. So we have to look for a way to say, you know what, if you need our help, you have to speak up now. The best way for him is to not speak up. And say, you know what, Yomi, I'm sorry, I came to your conference to do that. This is it, I need your help. And then we'll find a way around it. Whatever it is that has happened should be established. But as you all can see, we've been able to go to court, get another to get into that estate, into that house. We got to Mohbad's house. We did all we can. But there's a full update here. But I know one way or the other, this case we are going to be doing with Damola, and this other one that will be going to be starting with Adura, it will take us to the real justice and the truth. And trust me, the government of Lagos State, they are only waiting. Police will do investigation. Governments are ready to prosecute when police duplicate the right information to them that can be able to charge anybody to court. Lagos State government is not saying, no, don't do it. There's nowhere the governor of Lagos State is not interested in justice for Mohbad. He didn't send me to you. I will keep saying this. I don't know whether the governor likes me or not. I have only seen him once in my life. I voted for him one time, second time, because, I believe in that, squad. But whatever the case may be, in this one, I can tell you authoritatively, it is because of lack of evidence. That was why the case would not go to court. And, they were thinking maybe since there is lack of evidence, maybe something, they can rely on one or two things at the coroner inquest. But we all know certainly the coroner inquest is going to take a whole lot of time and it might still need something evidential. But God's so good, we'll face this. It's not an easy ride. So I'm appealing to you all, honest, open persons out there. You can see that the job is not an easy task. And you can see that I am facing it head on. I have been able to say no to fear, no to cowardice, and you all can see. I want to appreciate you for trusting me to this extent. But please continue to trust and support until we deliver on this mandate. Because at the end of the day, it's for communal benefit. If Mohbad gets justice and something comes out of it, am I the one to benefit from it alone? Every other person that wants to take my life will understand that the society in Nigeria does not allow that again. Anybody thinking of taking this life of your son because he is brilliant, he is having A's, it doesn't belong to them. Let's take his life. They will think twice because they will be reminded of how cooperative we all come together on this. They cannot, let me be honest with you guys. If there is, okay, now let's assume that Adura wants to tell what happened to Mohbad. If we go by what was sent to me, that means it is Wumi that you want us to protect him against. So are you saying if he says the truth, Wumi will tie him? No, don't do that. If Mama Mohbad knows that if Adura speaks, some certain people will go after his son's life. Why is she not telling us who are likely to hurt, even without coming to do drama? A mother, she knows where to run to quietly and say, hey, they will find a way to protect him. But that is not what she's doing. If that is the kind of, because the more the son is with them, whether she's not talking, it's still going to be like, if we are watching you, the boy is still in danger. But the danger against who? Okay, let's go by that message. Mumi and my brother, see why they fought. Yeah. That means if he wants to maintain what was written to me, That means the person that will ought Adura is Wumi. That means she knows. So why is she scared of saying, why will you want my son to run his life like this? So it's a lie that Adura is under threat or anything. It's a lie. The cocoa of the matter is, if the mother knows that somebody else are likely to want Adura for, you cannot ask us to leave your son. That he should not do what is right under the law. It's against the law for you to know that what happened to somebody and you cover it up. And you are coming to do drama with me and tell me, don't let my son talk. I should allow your son to do what is not right under the law. This is Nigeria. If you know somebody, if your son will stand and do what is right under the law, and some people will hurt him, tell the police, don't come and do nonsense around me. Don't call this shell. If you try that with me again, you tell me 50 cameras, number making us to look like it is okay. Grace in you. If you know your son will speak the truth to authority, it is his duty under the law. If you know something happened to somebody and you conceal it, it's a criminal offense. And you are saying, commit a crime law. Energy at all time. Want to see Ikeja. Killing the police law. I want to tell you, killing the form of any protection. And then paro with it. I'd like something to happen to Adra. Stop being fooled. That's what they don't want him to say is within their circle. I want you to go to the and then rubbish you are. And then don't want to win. My son now, they say he's not the one that wrote it. Okay, if I insist he's the one, how will I hurt him? Okay, if I insist he's Adura, who do you think want to hurt him? Go and report to the police and don't come and talk at the corona at the press conference. So we have to make this country work. If you know there is a potential danger to your son, report immediately to the police. If I am the danger, report me to the police. And let's go and say it. If me insisting that Adura is the one shouting with me will endanger his life, go and report me to the police. And if you know that me insisting, or if Adura should, that means Adura has something to say. And if you know if I should continue like this, Adura will be forced to speak the truth and his life will be endangered. Then tell us who want to endanger his life. Is it women that want to endanger his life? Is she bigger than the Constitution? Is she bigger than the law? Who are behind her? If you know you love your son, if you truly you are not a terrible mother, the way Mohbad portrayed you, that is the time you have to scream out all the energy. Scream out those people that are likely to hurt your son if he speaks the truth. Not you coming after Yomi Fabiyi and saying, oh, if you maintain, as if I am lying against him that his TikTok was used. As if there is no video. You know, you yourself know that the video existed. And camera. You know, if you know what the law enforcement are making you look like. Again. You want to ruin Adura's life. You left Mohbad. This one, you are not there. You are only here to destroy for your own self-aggrandizement. You are making a mess of yourself and you are making me look stupid. Whoever you think will endanger the son of your life, you have the window of opportunity. Campus Bossy, look at those guiding your son. Your ex-husband said they cage his own son. And she want At the end of the day, by the time you will know that the nonsense you're doing with social media is coming back on your own son and children, that's when you will know you are already a jeopardy. That is when you will know. But we are not going to accept this nonsense. Mohbad belongs to us. He's a Nigerian. It is our duty to stand by him. If Mohbad is in the military, am I going to turn my back on him? If Mohbad is wearing the army uniform, fighting for me, is he fighting for a single name? If Mohbad is in the forefront, and I run to the Nigerian embassy, I am a Nigerian, he will say whose family. Only thing he wants to know is which you are a Nigerian, he will give me access. And that is on that mandate we are here now. That is why the president of Nigeria is traveling from country to country, fighting for the flag for all of us. That is why politicians are there. That is why police officers are doing patrol while you are sleeping. They are not doing patrol for a family. They are doing patrol to protect each and every Nigerian. Now it comes to the case of homicide. You are telling us family, you don't love Mohbad. I'm ashamed of you. You come to a public and you're saying, let me
Hey, imagine.
How can you come out and say that? But because you are still bitter. You don't care if they take his life. Whoever is close to you that took his life, all of you will pay. And you pay seriously. Adura, stand firm and stand by your brother. Free yourself. Emancipate yourself. Emancipate yourself. And what shall I there is no two ways about it. But court case here, because he would need a whole lot of lies to send Damola to jail. And Damola is not going to, he won't want to go to jail. And that is number one problem for Adura. On this other side, too, Lord of me, he will still need to explain. So, a drama, uninvited, ever crash into any event. Those ones is pay. It is time. The authority are now looking. They will get them down. It is the whole nonsense must stop. And one package Aroko, Alagbara Koloabe, and let's know now. Nigerian people, the public are bigger than all those people you are messing around with. Traces. Can we call the traces? Everything we'll see. We will take it up. Nigerians, it is time for us to stand up. It is time for us to stand up. Let me have a panel. Let me get a musical break and let's go back.
Yeah, and then
thank
welcome
you so much, Justice for Mohbad.
Yeah, and then Mr. Yomi, welcome your one of your students, Mr. Ferrani is here.
You're welcome. You're welcome, sir. Please let me finally give my final submission, please, before you go on break, if you don't mind.
1 minute for that.
Yeah, they have done too much to murder people in that country and go freely with it. Justice for Mohbad and justice for Olatuji Jimo as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'll have to bring you down because I've got a long queue here. I have to use the space. Thank you so much, Justice for Mohbad. All right, bring another person in to this school. Let's have you, Senate President Espanda. Okay, it's not here. Big Fish.
Yeah, let other people speak. I'll come back to you, please.
Okay. Good evening. Your submission.
Go
ahead.
Sherry, nǹkan tẹ́mi fẹ́ sọ ni pé Nigerian police mo fẹ́ bẹ̀ kán jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, nítorí pé àwọn náà bímọ, kán jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run kó bá wa mójútó kéèsì because Mohbad ò kàn lè kú bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn rárá kán jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, mo fi Ọlọ́run torí wọ́n máa wò wá, kán jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, kán má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé wọn ò gbọ́ nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ń sọ, kán jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. And àdúrà àdúrà náà gbogbo wọn ló ń wo láìfì àdúrà ní ọjọ́ yẹn tẹ́ ṣe conference this thing ẹ má ti mọ̀ kò dìgbà tó bá sọ fún yàn ọkàn ẹ wúwo ìyá Mohbad kẹ̀ wọ́n wá síbẹ̀ láti wá ṣe nonsense tó wá ṣe yẹn because lè ṣe bí kádùrà má sọ̀rọ̀ ìgbà tó lọ sí corona inquest same thing náà ni ìyá Mohbad ṣe tó lọ ń bẹ àdúrà níta pé kádùrà má sọ̀rọ̀ ní corona inquest kí ló dé kí ló wà kí ni àdúrà fẹ́ sọ tó ń jẹ́ kó sọ nítorí pé Mohbad ló mú ẹ wá sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kó tiẹ̀ wo ọlá ọjọ́ kan pé Mohbad fún ọyàn lẹ́yìn.
sàkámà jẹ gbogbo ìtọ́sọ fún ọmọ méjì lọ́ni àní lọ́ni ti sọ̀rọ̀ tó lè fi sọ. I think your network is thank you so much. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Your network is moving. I have to do that now.
Yeah, Mr. Yomi. What? Mr. Yomi. Hey, networking break. Oh. Guys, let's power tap. Let's take this line broadcast to 200. Yes. Mr. Yomi is here. Oh.
Good evening, everyone. How are you today?
It's one of your students. John Banirawe Kutanjo. Rotima, the big TikToker so far. Yeah. Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Mr. Okale, sir.
What's wrong with the network? Are they flagging or what?
The network is bad. I think so.
Bad. So guys, let's power tap. Let's take the light to 200.
Ẹ bá wọn tá tán délẹ̀, ẹ má gbà fún wọn o, ẹ má gbà fáwọn ìyá Mohbad olórí burúkú ni gbogbo wọn bẹ̀ yẹn o, ẹ bá wọn tá tán délẹ̀. Ọmọ ìlú ni Mohbad o, ọmọ ìlú ni.
The network is creepy.
It's been 2 years now. It's been 2 years now. Mohbad death, Guinness Book of Records of write that down. Mohbad death, Guinness Book of Records of write that down. No backing down. And nobody know Mohbad for anywhere, but that boy death pay every single body. That boy death, he pain every single body, and all of them go pay put. All of them go pay put. But that you me, ẹ má kọ́ skẹ́yìn ewé o. Ẹ má dà wọn lóhùn, ẹ bá wọn tá tán délẹ̀. Ẹ bá wọn tá tán délẹ̀. Gbogbo petition tó ọlọ́pàá anybody lóhùn. Àgbọ̀ feedback láti ọlọ́pàá. Ọlọ́pàá fún wa ní feedback, nothing. Nothing ọlọ́pàá, àgbọ̀ níbi. Ọlọ́pàá tó ṣe kò dé ẹjọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. CCTV ààrẹ ní ti. Ẹ bá wọn tá tán délẹ̀. Ẹ bá wọn tá tán délẹ̀. Ẹ má gbà fún wọn olórí burúkú láàrin yẹn.
Lady B, Leo, mute, please. Let someone.
Oníkan tó ń bò láàrin gbogbo wọn bẹ̀ yẹn, oníkan tó ń bò Wùmí o àdúrà oníkan tó ń bò ìkan tẹ́tẹ̀ bó ẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run bá tó sílẹ̀ kan ọjọ́ ní àṣírí wọn máa tú lágbára Ọlọ́run, àṣírí wọn máa tú. Ìyá Mohbad lọ́rọ̀ sọ àdúrà lọ́rọ̀ sọ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ là ń sọ ohun ẹ̀gbọ́n kò rí kọ̀kọ́ sọ ẹ má dá wọn lọ́hùn o bọ̀dá Yomi, ẹ bá wọn tá tán délẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ọba tì í lẹ́yìn, orí Mohbad á tì í lẹ́yìn, òrìṣà Ṣàgámù òrìṣà Kòdú á tì í lẹ́yìn, òrìṣà Yorùbá á tì í lẹ́yìn lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹ bá wọn tá tán délẹ̀. Ànáwó ọba anéyẹ lọ́rùn àwọn support yín fún àdúrà fún ẹni tí àwọn support yín. Olórí burúkú làwọn pípù yẹn, olórí burúkú ni wọ́n. Ẹni tó wà lẹ́yìn Wùmí àmọ́ dèní kò sẹ́ni tó wà lẹ́yìn ọmọ burúkú yẹn, kò sẹ́ni tó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀. Èmi ò ágùn pé bẹ́ẹ̀ pé Mohbad ló nọmọ àbí Mohbad kọ́ ló nọmọ ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn minus ni èèyàn ṣe kàn mí. Ikú tó pa Mohbad là ń béèrè, ta ló pa Mohbad, kí ló ṣe kó pa Mohbad kọ́ là ń béèrè nìyẹn.
Yeah, thank you for responding.
èèyàn kan lè kú nínú ilé níbi tí yàn 15 wà níbi tí yàn 15 wà everybody lọ́wọ́ sọ ẹ má dá wọn lóhùn òbòdà yàn mí o ẹ má dá wọn lóhùn o ẹ bá wọn tátọ́ délẹ̀ o ọlọ́run á fún yín ṣe o ẹlẹ́dàá bá dùn á fún yín ṣe àríṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe ẹ ṣe owó gan ẹ ṣe àdúpẹ́.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Please, can I talk?
Yeah, Mr. Guru. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking, distinguished.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
talk, man.
Right.
Oh, well done. Well done so far. So far, so good. But there's still a whole lot of things that we need to achieve. My first point.
Yeah.
Why is it that when they want to distract and just mumbo jumbo everything, they push Mama Mohbad out to come and do her melodrama? That stupid woman. Honestly, I am so ashamed of her as a mother. Why? Ìyá Wùmí jókòó sí America. Wùmí wà nínú ilé ẹ̀. Ìwọ ń ṣe láńgbá kákàkiri. Ó ń bọ́ ọmọ játijàti tó da ilé ayé family ẹrú. Why? What is it tí ìyá Mohbad kọwọ́ ẹ̀ bọ̀? Ó jẹ́ wípé she feels obliged to always come and make a fool of herself in public to dabaru gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ń ṣẹlẹ̀. It's crazy. At that press conference, Adura felt so much guilt. Ọmọ yẹn ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ confidently. But yeah, on hop up and down. It is so sad. Now, if I were Adura, what I would have done at that kind of press conference is Makawasu Kembeo. I would tell the whole world, please help me, rescue me. So if Adura gets another opportunity, that's what he needs to do. Help me, I am being kept hostage. That's what he needs to do. Do you understand?
You know,
Now,
the point is this. The point is this. Even if he's going to ask us to help him, the most important thing, we're only trying to achieve too many things at the same time that day, which is very wrong. Number one, I have been able to open it up for them. Because if I had stopped them from entering, they will create the serious drama. And they have their own, blogs at our thoughts. They are faking it that they are fighting for justice, but they have a mandate to make sure when they start the drama, she talks. One of them was trying to tell me,
it is so good. It is so good that you allowed them.
I saw the old sign.
Yeah.
So this is who really you are. I saw that one. I saw it. But the most important, the shocker, the first shocker they got, because they thought that when they tried to, stumble into the venue, I want to resist them. And it's not going to make any sense. Do I have anything to hide? So why should I want you to not to express yourself? So that they were coming in without resistance. And I didn't raise it up. Yeah, because I am way ahead of them. I was not planning for them. I was planning for somebody like them, or a proxy, that we must not make it rigid. Don't put it there. Let the person have a full time to come in. The person must, I got to land. Because if when they came in, they will start the drama and we'll be able to, they know, because one of them, that is somebody that is working for them, Oti arrive on time, Oti Mohbad, this is the right time to come in. Any Oti funny timing. So, but ati berara, wondering is asiko. Because 10 talaba bere kola bere. So exact time tafe bere gongo Timothy give signal we are start. No, ni worry one lessy. So somebody one let to phone information, no problem. And the person was asking me, let my mom about talk about okay, then why
there will always be insiders in our midst. Know that. There will always be
I've been seeing so
insiders.
many things. Work on no lo so gombo. Tony kemi lo be. Wo fojuri to nse pẹ̀lú the other one to nti emi lo. Pẹ̀lú owó, ẹ set me pẹ̀lú owó. Ìyá yẹn náà send owó sí account mi. Kemi Chewon send owó sí when it was all an attempt to attack my reputation. You understand? So at the end of the day, it's not like I'm being proud to people not to support, or I don't want to get some. But you can see the way I went about it. It's not going to my phone is secure. The support they sent to me. I give accounts by a photocopy by a show me stage ye. I understand. So that is what happened, and they came in, but they thought I would no. But the first defeat they got was that no, there was no resistance. Were they expecting us? So I make it look like a cowboy. They know what they are planning to do. They know what, and at the end of the day, and no, it's more a lady day to get white here. The day, if it's a bad day, there's something called provocation under the law. If you leave your own area and you come to my territory, under the law, there is self-defense. Le jello to batibadi ko dide kini ekeji to ba dide wa sare mo lara lesekese nto wa se oda wa mo pe ofin ju ofin lo but awon ọmọ fún wa láyé pé okay ẹ̀yin ṣì lè sasabe Aloba family òun ni mo ṣe tag ẹ ní Aloba's family, but I wasn't to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting them. Me tell ro pole wa me tell ro lo be èyí tí mo rò ní pé the father will not come.
It's a good thing they came and they were accommodated.
And they are even the best for that play. They are the best for it because the whole world want to see. So at the end of the day, I was not accusing him. And he has an ample opportunity to convince not just me. He wants me to stop mentioning him. What they did at that conference, have they shown anything to say, Mr. Yomi, let us be honest with ourselves. With what Adura showed us, evidence that he was not the one, so that to prove it. So we had the opportunity. You would have said, no,
listen, you know what? Even God, Adura keeps exposing them all the more. He keeps dropping snippets.
Alagbara bá wà lẹ́yìn wọn ẹ lọ kọ́ pé mo sọ lẹ́ni orí kéèsì ló máa padà bí ẹni ilẹ̀ tí ó bá tètè jáwọ́.
Now,
it is time for him or her to stay back.
Let me ask a candid question. If Wunmi was not guilty or was not culpable, why has she not sued Damola?
Yeah, we're going to get there.
Wunmi was not guilty and Damola was not guilty.
That's the question
Why
I
has
have.
Damola not sued Adura?
That's the question I have.
Exactly.
One of our supporters.
If these things are not true, why has Adura not sued Yomi? This is where you will know the natural consequences of things have not happened. And then so we pay ejo lọ́wọ́ nú ẹ lọ jókòó.
Wọ́n lè san gbèsè torí tó bá sùn dúró yẹn bá sùn èmi máa ń bẹ́ sírú kéèsì bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, not because I want to hurt Adura but because ẹni tó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀yẹn gangan mo fẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀ kọ́ lè bá san gbèsè yẹn because ó máa san. Though to be honest with you, there is no way any judge will accept that kind of a case. They might have make attempt to. Before your case get into court, even if it's a civil suit, they will look into it and say, why do you think this person has done it? It will start from their lawyer. Their lawyer will do, there's something called pre-action notice. They will have to write to me first before going to court. Their lawyer must write to me first, explain to me the likely crime I'm about to commit if I don't make a detour. The lawyer would demand that you did this, you did that. This is the procedure of the law. The judge will want to see that one first, that before you bring this case to court, what step did you take to ask this man to stop doing this. If you know you are right. If you write to him and he still continue, then you bring the case to us. But if any lawyer, as a lawyer to Obamoshe, there is no way they will ask me to stop mentioning Adura because concerning Mohbad Aruko, Adura and Mohbad Aruko, Oti Palara, as it is now, Koboruko again, Juwipe, Koko of the matter is proof to Yomi by all means, to reasonable that it was your friend.
Me, I'm even just saying, Mr. Yomi, I'm just saying all this. Just to nullify.
Hold on, if the line of thought, it is even a shameful thing. You, Adura, you knew you were the one that forgot to log out deliberately. You knew the person you are trying to push as the impersonator is your friend. You knew it was your mistake, let's assume. And you are still trying to say, something you know that you are supposed to be begging me. That mistake. I know I made a mistake by not signing out. And that was why he had access to my statue. I'm begging you, please. They are so proud and so disgusting. And it's one of the reasons I would have to pursue this case to the logical end. Even though I know it's a lie, it's a charade.
To be quite honest with you, Mr. Yomi, let me say something. Let me say something. Hello, let me say something. What Adura did. Can I say something? Can I say something? What Adura did is a cry for help. Let's face it. It is a cry for help. Now, what I'm saying is their lawyer came out with a press conference to damage control. They knew that they have no standing. They are just doing damage control. That's why I'm saying if all these sequences are not true, that's the logical way of suing. Wumi will sue Damola for defaming him. Damola will sue Adura that he was not the one. Adura will sue you that you are defaming him. If all that is not happening,
I don't want you to.
Then all of it is a lie.
Deputy Senate President. Deputy Senate President. He does not have a local standing with me. You're not getting it.
I know.
Wait,
I know.
Let me explain to you. No, wait. It's not a possibility because there was an attempt to defraud me through his handle. It's illogical. It's not acceptable under the law. I'm not a pushover.
I am speaking to the masses. I'm not speaking to people who can logically think for themselves.
He's meant to be humble and be begging. I want them to make a fool of himself. You can't attempt to fraud me. Whether it was you or Damola, you came to my press conference. I go into shock. I am the victim. I am the victim. Mr. Yomi, before you go to court to sue me, let me quickly remove myself. I am not the one. That is what he has been doing with the commissioner of police that he ran to. So if he wants to even do that, you will be humble. If I'm still maintaining, you will still come to say, sir, you can see that I came here. It's because I respect you. I like you, sir. I'm begging you. I don't want you to go to, because I am to go to court against them. It's because I am fighting for justice for Mohbad. I am setting aside what they did to me. Normally, I am to write a petition that Adura wanted to swindle me and I need justice. But because of my love for Mohbad and because I cannot be so stupid as an activist and I should leave a serious case of homicide, something that will help Mohbad to get justice, and I will be fighting for my own fraud attempt. You guys are not understanding this. I am made to go to court, ask police to arrest Adura, and then Adura will go and find whoever he gave his phone to.
Can I please say one or two things? I understand all that. We are logical people. The masses are not logical. They operate on sentiments and emotions. And these people use that to spread their lies And then they don't mind coming to you underneath to beg, negotiate, and that's how they are able to sustain all their fake narratives. That's what I'm saying. Do you understand? That's all I'm saying. So, we know
whatever
that
the case
they're
may be,
lying.
that is a it's not a way, it's not even a lawyer will have to sue. So no lawyer will try that nonsense with me. So don't even go there. Don't even say that to the ears of the public and misinform. Don't let us even. It's not a possibility. The only possibility is for that same lawyer representing Adura to charge, and Damola to court. Normally, on a very good day, she is meant to charge Adura to court. If she now wants to believe that it is not Adura, it's Damola, then she can still sue Damola. That's her own prerogative. Damola will go on. But me, I've not done anything wrong. And by maintaining that it is Adura does not mean I want harm for him. But they know that the likelihood of me maintaining Adura is if I now get help or if I choose to pursue the case, I will pursue series of cases against Adura. Then Adura will want to establish. So even the police that they ran to, police can only investigate. And their investigation is not satisfactory to me. Because everything they said, if anything on me, so the guy was just talking. I have Kiri call a police officer, I have IT. He said everything. I don't understand.
Only Monso, Mr. Yomi. You only local standard. I'm saying they are propaganda. You see? We can also be fighting it on the propaganda level. This is what I'm saying.
Social media, propaganda, that's what I'm telling you. They said it to be gullible. Some criminals, they put themselves together until this section. So, and at the end of it, you realize that to be offline. Oh, yeah, to see that's why I said justice from Mohbad. Social media is powerful for this struggle.
Yeah.
TikTok is the rallying point. But the real struggle is offline. And that is why we will get it together. So thank you so much.
I agree so. I agree so. All right. Then.
Please, let's double click. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. President.
I've made my point. You can drop me, please.
All right.
Yeah,
let's have
break. Have you?
Hold on. Let's have Chris Labi.
Okay.
Good evening, everybody, in the panelists and the commenter, the viewers. I greet everybody. Mr. Yomi, kudos. You've done an excellent work. This is how to fight for justice. You are not being distracted by anything. You remain resolute, and God has given you that wisdom, to keep calm in the midst of their shenanigan. Honestly, the wisdom you displayed it where I am, and despite the fact that I was engaged, I was busy with, I excuse my time to make sure that I watch it from A to Z. And no, God bless you really good. You are a fighter. God gave you the strength. God gave you the wisdom. God gave you the knowledge, to fight without compromise. It's an excellent. Honestly, I could tell you right now, you really motivated me on that day. I could tell you that for free. You exalt my spirit from what I'm doing. You elevate my spirit because I won't lie you, I was down thinking a lot, thinking for way out. I think I keep sending you messages, I keep but I understand where you are, I understand the gravity of what you are doing and how tense you might be. But nevertheless, at least I told you, You know, I need a word of encouragement. I need your encouragement. I need your support in, you know, in all capacity. But, you know, I appreciate God that God really gave you that press conference, and he made it, you know, possible for them to expose themselves. Only for you understand? By themselves, they expose themselves. You understand? They never knew what they were doing. They thought they were doing the right thing. They never knew they were doing the wrong thing at the right time. You understand? It's the right time for you to conduct the press conference, but they are performing their wrongdoing. You understand? Wrongdoing inside your right doing. So it really gave you an urge, and you know, we really know where we are going to right now. If we have put on this energy since inception of this justice for Mohbad, honestly, we will have our way. If we have not been fighting each other, bashing each other, dragging each other over unnecessary things, over things that are irrelevant, over things that are not meaningful, you know what I'm saying? We will have an edge. This is a true justice fighting. You understand? You portray, you know, the picture of someone that have somewhere to go, that know what he's doing. You understand? At the right time, you are putting everything, you know, in line at the right time. You know, God will really, you know, judge you good, and posterity will never forget, you know, the work you are doing in the cause of justice. And I want you to understand that justice for one is a justice for all, and injustice for one is an injustice for all. And this is a movement. I keep saying it. This is a movement. It's a movement to liberate Nigerians. It's a movement to change the narrative in our country. It's a movement, to restructure so many things that are gone wrong in our country. And we must not back down. We must not relent. We have to keep all our resources together. We have to keep all our energy together. We have to make sure that we are resolute. We are deliberate. We are by our action. We are, we have to keep the focus. We have to keep the fire burning. Go to any of the platforms you might find yourself. Keep the fire burning. Keep the campaign running. Don't stop. Don't let anybody shut you up. Don't be intimidated. Don't be harassed by anybody. Just keep going. And at the end of the day, we shall know that Nigeria will be better. I know by this step we have taken, by your support, all the panelists, all the viewers, by the support you have given, in to go ahead to mount, the pulpit of justice. Justice is about to, it's around the corner. I want us to keep our finger crossed that we are at the edge of fighting for justice. We will get the justice. We will get the justice at all costs, no matter how the undo, no matter how the barricade, no matter how the barrier, no matter how anything that might be on the way. We shall cross the bridge of the justice, and at the end of the day, we shall become victorious because we shall celebrate together. I want us to keep the faith high. Let us keep the spirit high. Let us show that truly we want a better Nigeria for ourselves. A Nigeria that we want is a Nigeria that you can go freely without being harassed, without being manandu, without being molested. A Nigeria that you can go freely and speak, with one voice and say no to oppression, no to depression, no to oppression, from any angle. Please and please, let us keep the fire burning. God will bless you. Thank you very much. And posterity will judge everyone that is fighting for justice in truth and in fairness in this country. And to those anti-justice, I want you to understand something, that you are not on the right path. This is the right path that you're supposed to take. Come back home. Come and fight for the justice that we needed. Come and fight for the justice in truth and in fairness. And I want to bet it with you that justice will be served at the end of the day. And then I want to say this last word, that Olatunji is there too. We keep the fire burning. We are trying to unravel the mystery behind the death of Olatunji, and we are resolute. We don't want to mind anything in front of us. I want to assure us that we are resolute. We are deliberate. We will get the justice, despite the fact that we are fighting a against the authority that is higher than us, but we hold the power. The power belongs to the people. The power belongs to us. At this moment, I want us to understand that the power belongs to us, and we are going to get the justice, irrespective of who might be behind anti-justice. We are going to get the justice. We remain resolute. God bless Nigeria. God bless brother Yomi. God bless everybody that is under this voice tonight. That we are not going back, irrespective of anything. We will get the justice. Justice we want, justice we shall get. Thank you very much.
Justice for Olatuji. Ilori, justice for Olatuji. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. That's a good word. I'm impressed, and thank you for your kind words. Thank you. You're a fighter yourself, and it shall be counted for you. Continue to stand firm. Continue to stand by what is right. Together, we will fix this country, and we all will be proud of the country that we own. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring in the next person. I want to bring in Leo. Leo, coming through. That's another special. Yeah. That's another gallant woman. Have you been inducted?
Justice for one, justice for all. I'm with you, Leo, Baba. Justice for one. Yes.
Senator Leo, welcome aboard. Justice for all. Go ahead.
Justice for one, justice for all. Thank you very much. It was a wonderful one on Wednesday, on the 15th, at the press conference. In fact, they never knew. They came in to expose themselves, honestly, and I was so happy. Even gone to buy any common wale couldn't do mommy because we gave them the room to come in, and really they really opened their self. Atẹ́gùn fẹ́ ìdí she kalẹ̀, you understand me? So I'm so happy that they came.
She won't advice and Mohbad kò jẹ́ kó sinmi ó kàn fún wọn pressure ni. They have to be taking one step wrong. Agbọ́dọ̀ àwọn máa ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn lọ continuously, and everything will hard up. So until they do the right thing. Thank you so much. Thank you for standing through. You're a fighter yourself. You are there. Thank you for volunteering. Thank you for standing for justice for Mohbad. It shall be counted for you. I appreciate you from the depth of my heart, okay? And God bless your children, God bless your family, God bless your husband. And of course, you're going to be going stronger. Fighting for justice is huge. Fighting for human rights is only. It is humanity. It is sacrosanct. And of course, you are laying a good path for your children, because it's going to be said about you that our mom not only engage in things that will benefit her and our children, with the children only. She engages in things that will benefit us with the children and children of people that she doesn't even know. And that is how we move a country forward. And that is what we want Nigerians to start doing. We start doing things that will be beneficial, not just to ourselves, but everybody will benefit, even people that won't know. So, and that is quite sacrosanct. Kofi is sacrosanct. You guys should get used to it. This is the sacrosanct assembly. Senate President.
Baba, me one more ní tí mo fẹ́ gbé award fún nínú ẹ̀yin àti Prince pẹ̀lú Prince, because pẹ̀lú àwọn òyìnbó yìí èmi náà ti ń jọ́ tiẹ̀ pé
òyìnbó mélòó ni mo gbọ́ kọ́lọ́ ṣàṣàánú mi.
Èmi náà ń jọ́ tiẹ̀ I'm learning. Justice for one, justice for all. And please, we should also remember the one of Olatunji too. God bless everyone.
Yes, so.
Yeah, if money for sure.
Hold up. Only King Sunny Ade. Conscience in it. King Sunny Ade. Is it conscience? Is it message God?
Ọkàn mi mà ló ń fẹ́ léyìí wọn. Ẹ̀rí ọkàn
Guys,
mi
let's double
jọ̀wọ́
tap.
ká mi láre.
Okay, conscience, yeah. It's a conscience. Let's go on that. Up account, of course, it's at Yomi Fabiyi, at Yomi Fabiyi 001 202001 at Yomi Fabiyi 01. Follow the backup account. It's going to be useful at some point. Follow it, and don't forget to go and see my latest movie on Yoruba Plus TV. Placenta Ibiomo is currently showing on Yoruba Plus TV. After this broadcast, you guys go and see. You will see. Now we're talking about two brothers. And honestly, I did a movie about two brothers. That is Placenta Ibiomo. And Ibiomo also came in this old Justin Mohbad, and I've shot it ever before. So go and see this movie and enjoy yourself. The conscience is a policeman. The conscience will always be your best judge. But if your conscience meets with the grave, in this Mohbad's case, if you're not upright, you are not only going to, you're not going to be getting yourself messed up only. The future is waiting for you and your children and generation. The conscience, go back and search. All right. Let's have another person to come in. Adewumi, are you there? Adewumi, are you there? Adewumi, you have the floor now. Adewumi. All right. Let's have Momsi. Momsi, are you there? Momsi, are you there? Thank you so much for that gift. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you. Momsi, are you there? Momsi Ray. Momsi Samike. Momsi Samike, are you there? What's another name?
Fire force.
Fire Force, are you there?
100.
You have the floor, Senator Fire Force.
Thank you. Salutations to my fellow senators, my honorable Senator Espanda, honorable Senator
Silence is golden. Welcome. Silence is golden. Welcome. I appreciate you always. Thank you. Go ahead.
Honorable Mariam Juru, Honorable Kid Boss, and all other honorable speakers, and my brother, who I respect a lot, Prince Labi, my honorable Prince Labi. Good evening to everyone. Good evening to fellow Nigerians. Good evening to everyone. And good evening to our honorable Yomi Fabiyi.
Just good evening, convener. The convener is okay.
Okay.
Good evening, the convener. So instead of speaker, it's the convener.
Okay. God crown all our efforts. I will really appreciate all the efforts that have been put together to bring this to some extent, to some extent that we can now the masses now have the hope. People have the hope. There's one thing that everybody believes in. When the judiciary fails, when the executive fails, when everything fails, there still should be hope for common man. Because as we always say, the last hope of a common man, I think as they say, is judiciary. But in the country that we have, where things have been mixed up, when you see red, you call it blue. When you see blue, you call it black. When we are living in such a society like that, it is a very confusing thing that even people will be like, when they even see You know, a lot of people want to say the truth, but they have been. It's like, you know, ẹ̀dáwọ́ bọmọdé ẹni kó má sọ kọ́kọ́ tó bá sọ a máa fún ẹ níyàjẹ́. Knowing a kid knowing that he's going to be punished for saying the truth would rather lie. That is the kind of society that we are living in. But we thank God for the likes of you, my honorable, my honorables. Let me put it that way, because
Fire Force, they are senators of the prestigious Break the Silence Human Rights Assembly.
Yes, yes. I'm sorry, but you know, I keep calling them honorable.